Welcome everyone, it's time for more Avowed. Last time we kept exploring, so to speak, the Hightown area of Paradise. We had the Claviger's estate and the Temple of Ondra. We did the Claviger's estate first, found a bits of information there from the Claviger. Turns out that he's in some way part of the resistance, like at the point where he died. I don't think he had like officially joined them, but he was definitely feeding them good stuff, so to speak. And when we got to the Temple of Ondra, we sort of had already got that information, so we didn't really need to explore the Temple of Ondra, more just talk to the, let's say, proprietress, or whatever she is. Priestess, not something like that, that was there, and we sort of pushed her a little bit, and she said, yes, okay, fine, they're here. So we went down into the cistern, and I thought that was just going to be, you know, we go down, we have a chat with the guy, which is Igwulf, I believe his name is, the assassin. And no, it's a really, really, really large area, this, so, which it begs the question, like, so far I've enjoyed the level design of this game, but this one feels weird. Because yes, you have a city, and you want the city to have a sewer system, you kind of need that, but like, what's all this? Like, you don't need this for a sewer system, you know? And one of these pipes just... I mean, you can't have sewage coming out of these. So what the hell is this place? Like, it's a bit weird in my mind, but I'm not going to question it too much, and we are going to keep moving. So what we have is we're going to want to go basically forward. If we just loop back a little bit, we have a ledge over there that I haven't been able to get to, and there are people there, or at least there were people. And we get to that location through here. So we've been down there, we've been over there, but now we are up here. So, did we have... Yes, we have some people over there. We also have... Hello, thank you. Health potion. Oh, can I get to that easily? Oh, well, yes. Yes, I can simply just jump down. Thank you. Hello, can I... There we go, thank you. Lovely. A few bits and pieces. Ooh, anything... This is a bit interesting. Why can I do this? What's over here? Get rid of you. Hello. Why can I go here? This doesn't make sense, so to speak, by which I mean... Oh. No, I'm hearing a tingle-tangle, but is that actually here? That must be like on the other side of this thing, right? Because we can jump over here easily. Uh-huh. Bloody hell. Okay.
Out there, fighting. You always leave me behind.
Uh-huh. You should be out there fighting. I promise it's going to be fine for you. It's going to work out super, super well for you. Okay, there we go. Right, get over there. Yeah, there's so many hidden things everywhere. I really, really like it.
Ready, in case anyone slips through.
I have slipped through, but sure. Equals log number 4. I think I've got it in the 3 before. We killed the envoy, and the gods brought them back. What does this mean? They must have some higher purpose, and I am too unworthy to grasp it. I failed. Now they're coming for me. What can I offer them but my apologies and my neck? Yes, see, that's the point that we found out. It feels like I'm... Did I miss the second one? Second one? Hold on. Paradise. I missed 2 of them. Okay. That's annoying. Where the hell? I've been to everything. I've located everything so far, but apparently I missed those 2. The point is that... Okay. The point is that Igwulf did indeed kill me. Then he realized that because I came back, that sort of defies the prophecy. And he is now, I don't know which prophecy, but some prophecy. And now he is very, very remorseful. So we're going to have a chat with him. I might not necessarily want to kill him. Oh, well, that's a weird take. Right. I hope the envoy kills all of us. That's a weird take. Oh, you were just a tiny baby as well. You were just
not to spook you.
Tier 1. But yes, I might not necessarily want to kill Igwulf. We are going to have a chat with him. Absolutely. And he can explain a bit or two to me. But am I gonna kill him? Not necessarily. Now, how the hell do I get to that location? Hold on. Is it through here? Wait, isn't this where we... Hold on. Or have I... Oh, that was a lot of good stuff. Hold on. Oh, bloody hell, don't fall down. We do not want to fall down here. We do not want to fall down, but hold on. It feels like I've missed out on something now. Because I know I'm looping back all the way now. I'm sorry for this. This is where we were just looking, right? Hold on. Right. Oh, never mind. Oh. Literally where we were. Okay, never mind. I got confused there. I got terribly, terribly confused. That is literally where we are going. Okay, fine. Game, you are okay. This is literally the place that I was looking at from over there. Okay. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyway, let's keep on going. Rungan, sure, we can drop down there, but I don't think we have any reason to do that at this point. Right.
Get ready. My money says our assassin's on the other side of that door.
Well, the quest marker does as well, Kai. Or was it Marius? I don't know, but yes. Hello! Ooh. Hello. What do we do here? Hello, little assassin. What's up? Okay,
so it is true.
Teleport in.
You're alive. You're truly alive.
Spoken like an assassin who's confident in his work.
Yep.
Well, how could this be? I killed you.
But, yes, well, you're asking me. So apparently I haven't finished business, and I'm asking the questions here. You owe me answers, justice, and an apology. Yes, let's do that.
You deserve all of that. And more. Stay your weapon, please. Hear me. Let me speak for Paradise. Then you can decide if we part as friend or as foe.
Ooh, maybe he can become a new companion. That would be interesting. So speak then, I can say, or on my authority you stand trial for the murder of an Adirian envoy. Give me one reason why I should listen to you. Let's put a bit of pressure on him, yes.
I can't give you reason. Only faith.
Well, this should be good.
Envoy, I killed you because the people of Paradise have suffered under the boot of Adir.
Uh-huh. So not my boot. So wasn't it the Claviger's responsibility to advocate for the Paradisians? That is true. Not my boot then. Why attack me and not the ambassador? Did you really think killing me would improve things? Yes, that is a good question. Yeah. Why would that help?
I wasn't sure. I knew I needed to do something. And when your face appeared to me in a dream, I believed I received a vision.
Ooh, that's interesting. Do you kill everyone you see in your dreams? Relevant question, I suppose. And now I'll come back to you as a nightmare. Okay, we don't have to go there. That's a bit weird. You come again?
Your face was as clear in my mind as it appears to me now. You were standing under the sign of Adir. Your feet became roots and reached deep into the soil, wrapping round Ardra in the darkness.
Ooh, well that actually does sound fairly relevant, because isn't that what I've been doing? So in truth, I have had visions when I touched Ardra in the living lands, and say nothing. You say nothing here.
I took the vision as a call to kill you in the hopes that I might stop Adir from conquering this land.
But how did you get to that from what you saw? Man, you are not a good dream interpreter. So I can say as an arcanescholar, clearly you've never heard of a self-fulfilling prophecy before. True. Look where it got you, they still truly believe that, heard enough. No, yeah. Have you ever heard about that? Self-fulfilling prophecies? That's a thing.
Perhaps higher education would have given me pause. Stay by hand. Perhaps not. I cannot imagine what the gods want for us, but you are at the center of it. The proof stands before me.
There's definitely something. It's written all over your face.
The only thing standing before us is a bunch of well-armed people. Let's take this slow. No sudden movements.
The gods aren't finished with you yet.
That is very true. So what happens now, I can say? I can't believe you killed me for something I haven't even done. I can't believe you would kill me. Great, thanks for getting me involved in your bullshit. Okay, I can say that too, but no, okay. What's your plan right here, right now?
You tell me, godlike. You have me cornered, but I will not hesitate to defend myself. Cowardice is not our way. My fate is in your hands. Do with it what you will.
Okay, ooh, can I get you to join me? Confess to the Silver Road, maybe they'll show mercy, take your people and leave before I change my mind. LOA told me that the Silver Road have... what the Silver Road have done to the people of Paradise, what it's worth, I'm sorry. Kai, Marius, what would you do? Or attack? You know what, yes, Kai, Marius. Do you have anything to say?
Normally, I'd say if someone tries to kill you once, don't give them a chance to do it again. But I think he's actually come around to something. It's rare to see a real change of heart. Rarer still to have the opportunity to give someone a second chance. Don't squander it.
If you spare him, he'll just kill you again. I doubt you'll get a second chance. Not a huge fan of cold-blooded murder. We survive by removing threats, and this guy is a threat.
If you're guided by the hearts of your companions, then they too serve the gods.
Okay, you know what? How about I turn it around a bit and say that I'm sorry for what the Steel Garrote has done to Paradise. I don't think I'm gonna like the Steel Garrote whenever I get to sort of meet them properly. Ludwig seems like a real bastard. But yeah, you know what? How about I say I'm sorry for all of that?
If you take nothing else from this, remember that the cruelty of the Steel Garrote has no end. The Deerans have bought most of the property in Paradise, pushed out many of the families. You installed yourselves at Fort Northreach to police trade and fishing with no authority. Ardir now controls the import of all foreign goods, forcing Paradisans to deal with your people to get them.
That may not be the whole story, but it's part of it.
Such dealings are regulated through Adiran contracts that are both deceptive and manipulative. When Paradisans dare to challenge these contracts, we're punished by the Steel Garrote. Whatever wrong I've committed against you, I will not apologize for striking back at Ardir.
You know what? What you're saying sounds pretty bloody bad. So I'm just gonna say, you know what? I'm not gonna kill you, but you can't stay here, because if you do, then, well, I might just have to.
You mean it? You have no thirst for vengeance, no righteous desire for justice.
You really are full of surprises, Envoy.
You're really letting us go?
I will, but don't question it. Or I can say you made a terrible mistake, but the gods saw fit to correct it. Tell your tell your people that Adherents know the meaning of fairness. No, don't do that. After all that he said, that's not gonna come across well, I think. Your quarrel was that with me, why make a bad situation worse? Yeah, see? How about that?
At least we agree on that much. Thank you, Envoy. If our paths are meant to cross again, let it be in peace.
Big mistake, Envoy. He killed you once. He'll do it again.
When a warrior acts with honor, we mark the occasion with a gift, and in my case, an apology. Please, accept both.
Free. The hair forgives. The tide ends on the placid shore. We learn. We twine.
You know, it's harder to keep you alive if you keep setting free all the people who want to kill you.
Relax, Marius. If he wanted the Envoy dead, I doubt he'd send us away with presents.
That is true.
I'm starting to see why your Emperor trusts you.
Uh-huh. Now Marius also wants to chat. I wonder why. So, first and foremost, we got a bit of Audra. That's lovely. But we also got a key, which is interesting. Why do we have a whole lot of new stuff? Get rid of that. We're going up on Adra, which is nice. And yes, equals key. Key stamp with one ordered Y on the end. So is that gonna go to like a thing in here?
Don't bother going back the way you came. Between the pillars to the right of the stairs. That's your way out.
Thank you.
One more thing.
Oh,
Thanks. We were wrong about you.
I mean, you probably were, yes. Let's have a bit of a look here. We can eat a bit, because, well, actually, we're going to go back to camp pretty soon. Unsent correspondence from Claviger Amund. No, sorry, from Ygmund. So, Claviger Amund, your help has not gone unnoticed, and it is appreciated. But there is so much more to be done. The adherents will not stop until they have taken control of every last inch of Paradise, if not the entirety of the living lands. We do need more to stand against them. More resources, more arms, more armor, and most importantly, more people. I urge you to meet with me in person. Between my rebels and your militia, there is no doubt in my mind that we can push these Imperials from our home. I am a bit uncertain exactly how the adherents could have done what they have done, according to him, because, like, you can't just say no, right? Surely? I mean, if they come in and say, you have to do all your trade with us nowadays, I mean, can't you just say, nah, nuh-uh? I don't know. A call to arms, brothers and sisters of Paradise. It is well past time to push these adherents dogs out of the living lands, out of our home. It is only through our bravery and might that our children and their children may live freely, instead of being ground down beneath the heel of Aedir. Fear not death, for it is a kinder fate and subjugation, and only through spilled blood will we remain independent from an empire that cares nothing for us. That's just lying there on a scribbled piece of thing. Here we go. Key to get out, but that is actually out. So that is why we got that. Common sword. We get
Adherents are
something
true
over
to
there.
their
That's
word,
Igwolf
usually
again.
to a fault.
Wanna talk?
What do you want? An apology? No.
I mean, you kind of already gave me one. And also kind of do want to kill you, because look at those interesting weapons. But no, we're going to be fine. Okay. A few more grenades, chest that I can unlock. Lovely. With a bunch of stuff in it. Yes, I really do need to get back to camp. But we're going to get back to camp maybe even in this very episode. Because I'm assuming that we're going to go and chat with the ambassador now. Let him know what happened. But after that, I'm going to assume we're going to start making way towards the Emerald Stair. Because as far as I'm aware, that's the only way out of this place, or out of Dawn Shore, unless there's some sort of fast travel thingamajig. I don't know. Anything else you want to say?
For what it's worth, I'm very sorry for the part I played in your untimely death.
That's cool. Who do you remind me of? That voice reminds me of someone else. Ooh. That's gonna annoy me. I'm gonna look it up and see if I'm correct. But
Hopefully you
not
made
right
an
now.
ally here today, Envoy.
We'll definitely
I mean, that would be
see
good.
Pepper. You all but guaranteed that.
Unfortunately, I don't think your friends at the embassy will be happy about this.
I never really expect them to be happy about anything.
Well,
I
we
have
shall
some
see
thoughts,
about
Envoy.
that. Oh, yep.
Let's have another one of our chats back in camp.
I gotcha. I gotcha. I'm gonna do that. Okay. Anything else here? No, this was indeed the Skyrim way out. Alright then, let's go chat with the ambassador, tell him the good news, that I have solved the problem in some way, and we shall basically see what he has to say about this. Alright, we are back with the ambassador. Let's see what he has to say about my shenanigans.
Good news.
I think I have good news. We'll see what you think about it.
Oh, Envoy, you return. And you brought a friend. Ambassador Heelguard, at your service.
Always nice to meet an Adiran who isn't trying to goad me into a fight.
What of these rebels? The streets are full of rumors, but your word is the only one I trust.
Right. I let my killer go free. There we go. I'm afraid the assassins got away from us, I can say. Not impossible. The rebels have a lair under the Temple of Ondra. If you hurry, you can catch them by surprise. We're not gonna say... I'm gonna play ball with the rebels, actually. Which means that... Ooh. Am I making a stance here against Adir? A little bit, I think. A little bit, I think, yes. You know what, I'm just gonna say that it got away from us.
What? How could you let this happen?
Hold on, it's not easy. Marius followed the battle lead, we lost a lot of time. Kai was supposed to finish him, but he didn't take the shot. No, don't do that. Responsibility is mine, you're the one who let them kill him in the first place. You know what, yeah, hold on. You're the one who let them kill him in the first place.
Envoy, you are the ranking Imperial agent here, and you alone.
We needed to answer this challenge with blood. Don't you see what this will do to our credibility?
Thanks to you, these rebels will continue to undermine our work in the Living Lands without resistance or fear. Worse still, now everyone knows our flank is exposed.
Oh my gods, Ludwig is going to eat us alive.
I'll deal with her, don't worry. The Ludwig raises a fuss, just let me do the talking. Come on, what's the worst that can happen? Will you stop fretting about the Inquisitor already? You know what? If she wants to chat about this, I'm here for it.
She will do the talking. The best we can do is grovel.
Do you really need Marius and me here for the groveling, or...?
There's nothing to be done. All we can do is brace for the inevitable, though it may damn us in the end.
Oh, poor Ambassador. Alright, so don't forget why I'm here, the Dream Scourge. Yes, there we go. It's actually not the rebels I'm here for the Dream Scourge. So chin up, you're an agent of the Empire, never intended to live forever. But no, you know what? Let's get him back on track and back into focus, because the rebels is, that's your deal. I don't care about the rebels. Dream Scourge, however, I very much care about.
Oh, yes, that. I'm sending you to Fior Messiverno, a community of Valian expatriates deep in Emerald Stair. The Animancers may have some knowledge of the Dream Scourge already. Learn whatever you can from them.
Awesome. So, did I say Emerald Stair before, or Emerald something else? I don't know, but yes, that is where we are going. As an arcanescholar, I can say it's been years since I learned the basic principles of animancy. Refresh my memory. Okay, do I need that? Where does Fiormes Iverna fit in with the Dream Scourge? What do you expect to find there? I'll save my questions for them. But yes, okay, fine. Can you refresh my memory on the basic principles of animancy?
Animancers draw power from the spirit world. Their dark research can twist, break, and even corrupt the very soul. The Empire has no tolerance for Animancers, and with good reason. Their work is dangerous, heretical.
Who cares about a bit of heresy? So how does one do animancy? Exactly. Or I'm surprised you'd work with people you think are heretical. Understood. Yeah, why would you work with them if you think they're heretical?
Well, you know what they say about the enemy of my enemy? Animancers may be an unpredictable sort, but they are scholars and keenly aware of their environment. Make no mistake, the Empire's at war with the Dream Scourge, and we need allies on our side.
I mean, that's fair, yes, but how do you do animancy?
Animancers tinker on souls using clever inventions and ancient pillars of Ardra, siphoning essence like honey from a hive. They want to change reality as we know it, make us live longer, or cause barren lands to grow. For all I know, they might be onto something. Or, with a single miscalculation, they might destroy us all.
I mean, that sounds good, apart from the destroy everything bit, but yes, other than that, I mean, it sounds good, right? Indeed, promising field of study.
You're right to be curious. After all, animancy is the study of existence itself. Just don't get too curious. It won't reflect well on you in the Empire. If you have any further questions before I dispatch you to Emerald Stair, now would be the time.
Okay then. So, can I become an animancer in this game? That would be kind of cool. So, yeah, where does Fior Messiverno fit in with the Dream Scourge?
My sources tell me the Dream Scourge is a plague of the soul, and souls are their trade. If we have anything in common with animancers, it's a shared interest in curing the Dream Scourge.
Sounds reasonable, and what do you think I'll find there?
Answers. Nothing more. We need all the help we can get, even if it means appealing to animancers.
I believe that covers everything. Governor Vidaro will be your first point of contact. I'm told he's barely keeping the community in order. Seek him out if you need direction. Good hunting, Envoy.
Hilgard. Why is it that whenever I hear your name, it's because you've disgraced the Empire?
No, strangling light. Keep her away.
Is that, her?
Inquisitor Ludwig. So kind of you to join us.
While you brood over the Dream Scourge, this island is coming apart at the seams.
Stay your wrath. Allow me to present the Adiran Envoy, dispatched by the Emperor himself, to aid us in our time of need.
Ah, right. That was... I'm sorry, I just had to laugh because of the weird glitch there when she came into focus. Also, you're impressive. Are those your actual eyes? I mean, you were undead, right? If we remove the mask, is it just gonna be a skull? Or something? I don't know. Inquisitor Ludin, your reputation precedes you. Let her finish, Ambassador. I want to see where this goes. Bow solemnly. Nice mask. Where can I get one? Okay, you know what? I'm just gonna say your reputation precedes you.
As does yours. Let me deal with him, and I will get back to you shortly. I can't believe you troubled the Emperor to send an envoy. Haven't you done enough to flaunt your incompetence?
Under the circumstances, I thought it might be...
Silence. You busy yourself with the Dream Scourge. A mere fever and chills, leaving the real work to me.
Are you really saying that? Okay, I didn't know what to say that there, but okay, what do you mean the real work? Dream Scourge is pretty damn bad. So I've experienced the horror of the Dream Scourge firsthand. We must stop it before it spreads. I agree, I'm not concerned with the Dream Scourge. I say, as that would be weird. Let the man explain himself, Inquisitor. Ooh, yes, yes. Calm down a bit on her.
He needs to listen for a change. I have scoured this island and faced the truths from which you cower. The Living Lands is on the brink of total collapse, and you have ignored the discontent in your own city. Now, the Envoy's killer roams free, unpunished, spreading word of our ineptitude.
The blame is mine, and mine alone.
Awfully generous for the Ambassador to take the fall like that. I wonder when this will come back to bite us.
We should be better than this. Leading by example. This island has seen nothing but us at our weakest. What say you?
Well, I say you should step down. No, probably not. I think the two of you would be stronger together than apart. That's a good one. Maybe these problems exist because the Living Lands doesn't want us here. Ooh. Could be. I'll serve that to pleasure of the Emperor. There we go. How do you know so much about what I'm doing? And you're being too hard on the Ambassador. No, okay, ooh. I mean, the first one is obviously very diplomatic, which I like. Work together, not against each other. But my business is largely with the Emperor, or I suppose from the Emperor. Maybe I should go with that one. Oh, I don't know. Yeah, you know what? Work together, damn it.
I've been saying this all along. But his solution was to go over my head. To summon help from across the known world.
If you're done eviscerating me, you'll be interested to learn I'm sending the envoy to the Animancers of Emerald Stair.
You are ridiculous. Emerald Stair is under assault by the very wilderness it claims to have conquered. The Animancers cling to pride and tradition even as they dig their own graves.
Oh, come on, it's fine. I can study the animancers, observe them in their environment. See? That's good.
That might do us some good, or it might lead you nowhere. I can't take the chance. Clearly, I've wasted my time with you, Ambassador. From now on, I will break the frontier on my own terms. You are free to disagree with my methods, but you cannot stop me. As for you, Envoy, farewell.
She is going to be a problem.
Also, is it envoy or envoy? Because she said envoy. I have no idea. At least she's on our side. I don't think I want to say that. She might have a point. No, she doesn't share her concern about the dream scars yet. That's a bad thing.
No. She invents a crisis, then runs off to solve it. Usually with bloodshed. Put her out of your mind. The dream scourge is more than enough for us to chew on. At least for now. Oh, before I forget, Liviana gave you a clean bill of health. You're cleared to leave for Emerald Stair. Fair warning, Animanters and Adirians don't mix well. Their kind can be a tad, unhinged.
Okay, cool. Glad to hear it. I know the type who don't get out much.
At least you'll have that in common, if nothing else.
They're a fun bunch. Crazy, but fun.
Wonderful. Now I have to keep a tight grip on my soul on top of everything else.
Should you cross paths with Ludwine, well, try not to. I have no idea what's gotten into her. Safe travels. I'm told Emerald Stair is beautiful this time of year.
And a bit of cash. Lovely.
Ready to go to Fjord.
Eastern Gatehouse. Oh, can I actually just travel? No, I need to go there. I kind of figured. Also, Marius, that kind of made it sound like you are gonna keep on being with me. That's lovely. Also, Garrick, hey.
I'll keep trying. But there's not much to be done for Fort Northreach.
Okay, you don't wanna have a shot. Alright then. Any bets that Ludwig is the final boss of this game? I don't know. I mean, could be, I suppose. But we shall have a bit of a run. We are gonna go over to camp. I say run, we could fast travel, but why would we do that? It's quite close. We're gonna run off the cap and have a chat with Kai and Marius and actually look into a bit of item upgrades as well, because I think I can do a bit. I have been picking up a whole lot of stuff that I can craft into better things, so that should be a thing we can do, maybe. So let's see if anything happens along the way as well. Sometimes stuff just happens. But for now we seem to be... okay.
Envoy.
Hello. Can I help you?
On the contrary, Paradise believes it can help you.
Uh-huh. There are more of you?
Careful, he could be a messenger. Or this could get interesting.
We wait in places you will never think to look. Your mercy for our compatriots has not gone unnoticed. Take this. We deem you worthy. This time, we trust you will remember our gratitude.
Ooh, is it the Dark Brotherhood? Or something. What the hell did I just get? Fellow travelers, let me know that the Iderian Envoy is a proven friend of the Paradise Resistance. Grant this godlike the safe passage and liberty that we afford to our most trusted compatriots and allies from Big Wolf. See, I got something good out of actually sparing him and telling him he could just nap off and not actually kill him. See? It pays sometimes to be good, you know. Because I do wonder what would have happened otherwise. Would we have gotten, like, assassins after us or something? Feels reasonable, right? Alright then, we have made it to camp. Let's have a sit, so to speak. Or have a set up, maybe I should say. And we shall also talk to Kai and Marius. And I just forgot about something I should have been doing. Because I was reminded by that over there. Bloody hell, I have a piece of the final piece of the Vodka Totem over there. We'll see if I can do that at the end of the episode. Hello, Marius. What's up?
It's not every day you get to deal with the person who killed you. And since you set them free, you get to deal with them again sometime in the future.
I mean, you don't know that. We just got a writ of passage from him saying that don't do anything stupid to him. So they tried to kill me, didn't work, no harm done, killing for revenge is not my way. Let the gods decide how he pays for his crimes. Yeah, you don't approve, do you?
What part? The part where you set free an assassin who succeeded at killing you once already? Right, must be that part. Anyway, it doesn't matter what I think. You found the assassin, and you're still alive, which means well done, Marius. Now you're looking towards Emerald Stair. Whole other kind of deadly out there.
Bit of frame drop there for some reason. Okay, again, sounds like you're gonna stick around. So, right, but... Okay, what do you mean by that? Are you thinking of coming with us? Yes, too bad I won't have an expert dwarven hunter and explorer as my guide. That is very, very too bad indeed.
Right, too bad. Yeah, I mean, I could come with you, though. I'm not currently engaged anywhere else.
Well, isn't that lovely then? Good to have you along. Well, I don't know if we have room in the group for one more person. Are really as good as they say? I'm feeling you'd follow us either way. Oh, don't say that. You know what? Yeah, are you actually as good as they say?
Considering the places I've been, I'm still alive. That's all you need to know. We've got a bit of a walk ahead of us. You might want to get some rest. Anyway.
I mean, I don't even know where you've been,
If I must.
so... But sure. Hello, Kai. What's up?
I'm sure you had your own reasons, but I'm glad you helped those two fugitives get to Thirdborn. A lot of people in your position would have left them high and dry, or turned them in.
Well, their coin is as good as anyone's. They seem like decent people in a bad spot, yes.
Yeah, I thought so too. We've all been there. I'm just glad to see people get a second chance. And I'm relieved to know you're the kind of person who's willing to grant them, even when your official duties might suggest otherwise.
Official or official. Who cares about that? I'm just full of surprises, aren't I? Or you've got a lot to say about second chances. Something you want to confess, huh?
I've been told I snore, so I hope you don't exile me from camp.
Okay, then. Right. I don't think I have any other questions for you.
But
right. Let's have a bit of a look at this. I need some Hylia's talent. I think I can do that. I would really like to keep upgrading. So 3 Hylia's talent. Yes. Craft 3. Thank you. Upgrade fine wand. Upgrade. Thank you. Whabam. Next step is up to 50. Can I do that? I mean, I would love to. Can I do that? Yes, I think I can. 7 of those, and then the 14 hardwood. I'm gonna assume I can do that. Yes, easily. 14 of those. Upgrade the fine one again. Oh, not that high. Chill out. Start with this. And now, in order to get to exceptional, now we need petrified wood branch. Can I immediately do that? No, I cannot. So how do we get to that? That kind of feels like, I mean, softwood, hardwood, yeah, sure, but that's new things. That's added to this. Okay, gotcha. Right, that's that one. Then we have the fine robe. I cannot do that. I don't have enough for 3 Hylia's talents, sadly. Oh, sorry, that one, not the fine robe. The Arcless Gambeson. So we can't do that one. We could do a bit with this, but again, I don't feel like I want to spend the Adra on this one, because what if I get a really cool wand at some point? Then I'm definitely going to want it for that, right? Surely. This one, Hylia's talent again. I can only create 2, I think, yes. But you know what? Here's a point. I don't think I need I might need softwood branches at some point. I can do steel chunks, like, you know what, let's do, let's say, 30 of those. The tanned hides, let's do like 45 of those. So there we go. I don't know if that actually made any difference for this, though. Yeah, tanned hide. Yeah, see. I need tanned hide for that. There we go. So that's that. Yeah, we absolutely have time.
Just in case.
Sure. Oh, you need to talk about more stuff. Of course.
Not everyone warrants an assassination attempt, you know. You should be flattered.
I mean, that's an interesting way to look at it, I suppose.
What I find interesting is how you handled him. You really had him at a loss when you let him go. Me too, for that matter. Don't get me wrong, I'm impressed. Not many in your position would have let him walk away.
Well, any chance you think I made a mistake?
I think the Living Lands has a way of wringing the tenderness out of those who survive it. Even though most of us come here looking for a second chance, it's rare that we offer one. Why'd you do it?
Well, mercy. Maybe not mercy. But yes, mercy. I try not to shed blood unless I have to. Curiosity. I want to see what I can learn from him. Yes, pragmatism. He'll tell a story and others will think twice before striking. I mean, yeah, that could work, actually, yes.
Clever. Though, I suspect he and his followers will scatter to the winds after this. I'm afraid we haven't seen the last of this conflict, though. Eagwolf isn't the only hothead in the Living Lands, and he's certainly not the only one with his hackles up about all you Adira newcomers. And Ludwig and the Steel Garrote are only making matters worse.
Yeah, I can see your point. So, indeed, what does the Steel Garrote have to do with anything, in your opinion?
They're a match to a powder keg. Your ambassador and the rest of the Adiran forces have been dragging the frontier, kicking and screaming towards order and civilization. All the things that half of us moved here to escape. Then, one day, Ludwig and the Steel Garrote show up to reinforce the Adiran presence, and they're as harsh as Wodaka herself.
Uh-huh. So the paladins are the goddess of oaths and order. Of course, they're strict. Always found them to be too zealous for my liking. Or are you suggesting that they either enlisted them to do the dirty work, or that they're going rogue? Yeah, might be.
Could be both. Judging from that meeting, Ambassador Hilgard and Ludwig don't see eye to eye. I'm afraid that means trouble on the horizon. Especially if Ludwig starts operating around him.
Which he intends to do, yes. Yes, that does worry me a bit.
Nice to know I'm in good company.
Indeed. Right, apparently also something might be on your mind.
Just thinking about Claviger Amon. I let him down. I've let a few people down over the years. But I did promise someone once that I'd do my part to look after all of us riffraff who've made a home here. My best chance of doing that is helping you investigate this plague and keep a lid on tensions. And, hopefully, fend off any future assassination attempts.
Well, it sounds good. I'm glad for the company.
The feeling's mutual. It's nice to share a campfire again. I think that's enough doom and gloom for one night, don't you? Sleep easy, Envoy. As best you can.
Well, lovely. Okay.
Enjoy the ocean breeze while we're here.
Indeed. So now we are done with the talking. I do think we have a bit of time to go back to the lighthouse and have another go at it, because it feels like I should be able to do it without any help of, let's say, abilities, etc.
Haze, mirrors, we have touched something like your dreams before.
But of course we're gonna have ourselves a dream sequence first. Hello, stay out of my head. Why do you keep showing up in my dreams? That's a good question. Or you feel like home somehow, or do you appear when I sleep? You know what, why do you do this?
Our roots entwine, but we cannot linger here long. We must know. A killer freed, a predator returned to the woods. You bled and forgave. Why? Should he not suffer for your pain?
And I suppose we're back to decision making, so to speak, or rather character decision thingamajig. I don't know. I'll make the decisions here, not you. That's not what the voice asks. Who makes the decision? Someone has to break the cycle of bloodshed. F off, I'm not going to tell you again. Yeah, you know what, we don't need too much bloodshed, only when it's necessary.
Compassion for the snake. He killed our beloved. Our weeds tangled. This is not our way. A dam broke. We wept in the dark when your soul slipped away. We feared for you, felt your agony. We could not forgive.
Well, you're gonna have to do it if you're gonna be with me. And you very much are with me. So, okay, yes, enough, let it go.
Petals disperse on the wind. Wake now. We have tending to do.
Well, while you tend away, I shall give this bloody thing another go. How the hell do we conquer this lighthouse? Allow me to have a bit of a look, because I want to understand what it is that I'm supposed to do. Like, I can clearly see... I mean, I see that little ledge, but I don't think that is going to help me a whole lot. See, I'm very confused as to what it is that you're supposed to do here. It's like we climbed up. There was this, the point where you, as far as I can tell, can't go further, but it clearly is supposed to be able, or possible maybe I should say. It clearly is supposed to be possible. See, we don't do anything here. That's not the way to go. So we go up here. Come up here. Come around here. I can't do anything there as far as I can tell. You come up here. And... right. Or you just jump. Well, that's a thing, and people have probably been saying, what the hell are you doing? Just do that thing. Okay, well, here we go. Here's the final bit and pieces, I think. Golden Plaque of Promises, Gold Shrine Totem Fragment, that's the final one. Cool. That was easy, and I could have done that, like, way before. So sad that I didn't do it. We are still not done, though. We are still not done. Hello. Medium stack of copper scale. Is that a new thing? Medium stack. Okay. And a treasure map. Okay. Hold on. Let's have a look at that one. I hate climbing. Captain Henkwa must have been a sadist when it came to hiding treasure. Maybe the advantage will help me find this plundered riches, or maybe I'll just die of exhaustion on the way up, whichever is quickest. Okay.
They weren't much of an artist, but I think that's upstream by the Pargroon Wall.
I mean, that much is clear, so it's gonna be basically here. Okay, we can check that out. I mean, almost feels like I've already done that, but I don't know. Actually, we can check that. Does it come up? No, it doesn't actually come up as a thing. So okay, maybe there is something here that it activates if we actually get there, so to speak. Anything around the side? Oh, yeah, see, now we can get to one of these little things, but I don't think that is the intended way at all. So yeah, I could have done this the first time I was here. Did not need any special skills or anything. That is the lighthouse right there. We have a thing. Ooh, legendary. Not gonna be legendary. Or it is. Arcanist boots, but isn't that like what I have or have already? Hold on. No, not Arcanist boots. Or do I? No. So the current one I have is dodge and might. I can get health restoration from all sources and move speed. I don't care about that. That's not interesting. But okay. That was cute. But alright then, let's then end the episode not in the lighthouse. By the way, I just wanna have a bit of a look at the view. That's kind of nice. We can also... oh, hello. Yeah, we have some hunts here growing here. Yeah, and there it is. There it is. Love to see it. Okay, but we are gonna be able to fast travel here. I think we can just simply get to the party camp over here.
The armored mask. We dream of steel and charred earth and flame. The memory binds. Flee from her. We fear. For us. For you.
And apparently it's another dream sequence. So not only do we have to care about our friends, we also have to care about the voice. So potentially we need to go back to camp just a little bit more than we normally do, just to make sure that we sort of deal with stuff like this. So you seem upset about Ludwig. Do you want to talk about it? What am I, a therapist?
Blazing ire. It burns and feeds upon itself. Pain through the smoke, we recall. You are not safe with her.
Well, I wasn't really thinking that I was. I know Ludwig, she wouldn't harm an innocent like you. Oh, she absolutely would. Hold on. You're worrying over nothing. I haven't done anything to anger her. I'm not afraid. Are you sure you don't have history with her? Can't you tell me more? Yeah, that's a good question.
We reach. The spines tear into us. We pull our hands away. But the old scars do not lie. We burned once. Burned. We know.
Okay, yeah. Has Ludwig hurt you specifically? That is a good question.
A storm from the same spark. All pain cuts with the same blade. Steer clear of the scourging fire, or extinguish it.
Uh-huh. Violet, you know what? If it comes to it, I'll say that actually, because as I said, maybe she's the final boss, I have to deal with her. But yes, I'll deal with her in my way.
No recourse but teeth. The flame spreads toward the garden wall. Listen. Have care. Have care.
Well, she was very determined there at the end. Intriguing. But right then, we are here, and I think that is literally just a quick nip down here. We should be exactly where it is. No, it's not here. Hold on. It's not here. Wait. Now I'm intrigued. Hold on. Because if you look at that, you have... Oh, am I... Hold on. I mean, the map is not going to tell me, is it? I really hope it doesn't, because that would be weird. Okay, we have a bridge with those indentations or whatever, and that thing. And that's not here, is it? I mean, I was almost gonna say clearly not here. So where the hell is that then? It's not this suspicious rock, is it? Because this also looks very reasonable, doesn't it? We have this sort of a thing there. No, that doesn't sync up. Okay, so where the hell is that? Okay, hold on. It's not going to be there. Can it be as far down as here? Or is it... It's clearly not here. You said per green wall. Look at... I mean, sure. That sort of syncs up, but... It doesn't feel like it's here. Oh, can it be further down, maybe? Could it be down here somewhere? Doesn't feel like that's the thing either. That's the ticket either. Something here. Suspicious plants. You see, this is... now we're like way away, so to speak. Huh. Because if we look at this... Okay, we have... Hold on the map. Wait, what? What is this? Because we have like that building. That could be that. Then you have a road which we don't have here. So could it be here? Could it be that that is the... Yeah, okay. You know what? I think we are gonna go down further. This is a very shallow stream, so we can just run straight through it. Yeah, I'm starting to think that it's that thing. Yes, it's that thing. Right. We were just a tiny bit too high up, basically. So here we go. Here's the location. Did I just hear the tingle tangle of secrets here? I don't think so. But yeah, this is definitely the one. Good. So no, I've probably not been here. Probably not have been here.
What you like about my people? You built a phenomenal wall.
Yeah, did. Good job. We're not supposed to be here, though. We're supposed to be like here. This is where we're supposed to be. Okay. I am not seeing anything. So we are... Oh, was that actually... That was a hole in the wall. Gotcha. What are you saying? The X is right on the beach. Which should be here, right? Or is it that thing over there? Yeah, we have a branch. Okay, no, it's actually over there. Okay. Gotcha. It's actually over here. It's actually over here. Somehow. It should be here, or is it up? Hold on. It should be here. I don't see anything though. Pretty sure it's here. Because we have, I think that is the tree branch, right? And then you have that thing, yes. Well, didn't look exactly like that, but sort of. But there's nothing here. Or is it... Oh, is it underwater maybe? Has it sort of fallen into the water? Well, if it has, I'm not seeing it. That was a bit of a letdown, wasn't it? Hold on. Ooh, hello. Secret cave. I love it. Secret underwater cave. And there we go. Wind and wave. That was the secret. Okay, so what the hell is that? And I have the unflinching duty. That is better. 5% chance to avoid melee damage, maximum stamina, but we with this one get movement speed, resistance to frost accumulation. You know what? It sounds fun. Let's add that one instead. We can just dump that in the storage. Right. That was lovely. I didn't understand that was what we were supposed to do from the map, though, going underwater, but I figured it out in the end. And with that, we are going to leave this episode, but I'm going to do it on dry land, damn it. So here we go. We are done with Dawn Shore. We are done. I've done everything, as far as I can tell, at least. So we are now moving on into the world. Now, where are we going to go? Like, obviously... That's where we're gonna be. So which area do we go to? I'm not 100% sure. I don't think we're gonna be like walking these places. I think that when we get here, we're gonna get more or less a fast travel point, or whatever you want to call it. But that is something we're gonna find out very, very early on in the next episode. As a matter of fact, right at the very beginning of it. Hopefully you'll join me for that. For now though, this has been ghostmutgaming with me, Christopher. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.